LOKLiK's Idea Studio software, the first thing we're going to want to do is import our image in. So we're going to go under Import, and we're going to select our image. Our card actually came in 2 layers. There's a top layer and the backing layer. So we're going to go ahead and click on Top and Open. And you can see there's something there on my canvas, and I can tell it's there because I'm missing some grid lines. But I can't really see my image because it's white and my canvas is white. So to change the canvas, go under Theme and Dark. And now I can see my image clearly. I can then grab one of the corners and resize it. But when I do that, you can see that the width and the height are coming in as millimeters, and that's not what I want. So if I click on anywhere on the canvas to deselect that image and then right click in the upper left corner, I can change my measurements to inch. So now when I grab a corner, I am moving things around in inches versus millimeters. So now I'm going to go ahead and import in my backing, and it is coming in red. And I'm going to downsize that first to 5 inches. So it's the same size as my front, my reindeer. And then under layers, right now I've got the folder selected. And when I go to properties, I'm not able to change that red color to white. So to get around that, you have to go back under layer and click on shape, which is the red shape, and then go under properties and change the color to white. All right, so now we're going to those 2 images to be the same side, to be side by side, and then I'm going to adjust them to be a line top and use my arrow keys on my keyboard to nudge them together. So under layer, I've got both layers selected, or I think I have both layers selected on my canvas, but what I really have are both folders. So when I go under Unite to make them one, it really doesn't do anything. And you can see with the layers menu open here, it doesn't. But if I go and select shape for the backing and then shape for the reindeer, so the front of the card, I held the control key down. I clicked on shape for the backing, and then I held the control key down on my keyboard, clicked on shape for the front of the card. Now when I go under Unite, it has made my shape 1. So when I cut this out, it's going to cut this one big image where it's solid white on one side and then the reindeer will be cut on the other, and then I can score that down the middle. But I still need my backing. So we're going to go back under Import and Backing and open that red one back up again and scale that down to our 5 by 5 inches tall. And we can change that to go to the back so we can see what it would look like. And that's what my card is going to look like when I cut it. All right. So now we're ready to go under Connect Device and send this over to be cut. Okay, so now we're going to make sure we have standard cut selected, and we're going to Bluetooth connect to our device by clicking the Bluetooth icon. And we are going to use our 12 by 12 cutting mat. The first thing we're going to cut is our white card, white piece. We're going to save the red for a second cut. So there weren't a lot of settings when I chose other, but there are settings here under LOKLiK, and I think what we're going to use is Cardstock, and we're going to go ahead and send this over to be cut. So the white layer is the only one selected, so we're going to click Start after we load the material on our mat. And click Start. So we'll load our glitter cardstock on our mat. And make sure that that's stuck down really well. We'll go ahead and load our mat into the machine. And in the software, go ahead and start. Since I don't know that there's a way to do scoring on the LOKLiK Crafter cutting machine, I've got a scoreboard, and I'm just going to go ahead and manually put a score line in here. And then I can fold my card over. And insert my red backing. And now I've got a nice little card that I can give for Christmas.